Hello, darlings. Antiva. Antiva, sometimes referred to as the Principality of Antiva, is a plutocratic nation, meaning it is governed by the wealthy. It is a trade hub, being well situated between many other nations and having access to the sea and the imperial highway. One of the country's main resources is its wine. Antiva city is its capital and wealthiest city. The line of kings remains unbroken since 2,500 years. However, the monarchy has no army. Those who rule typically are merchant princes, and each is often locked in struggle against other wealthy nobles. Most conflicts are resolved monetarily or by the threat of trade withdrawal. Despite this, Antiva has rarely feared invasion, as there have been many political marriages between numerous noble houses in order to establish alliances, which were machinated by Queen Asha Kampana, the Queen Mother of Antiva. This guaranteed political protection, as going to war with Antiva would mean dragging half of Thedas into war as well. And as we know, Antiva does not lack its own defense, despite having no army, as the deadly Antivan Crows guild of assassinations is large and very capable of protecting Antiva against invasion. They are the most feared and most deadly of assassins in all of Thedas. Thus, there is no need for an army. No leader is willing to attack, fearing assassination. Even the Qunari, up until the events of Tevinter Nights, left Antiva alone, and they kind of had to backhand things a bit even then. Antiva also has maritime power with an association of Antivan pirates called Felicissima Armada. Their stronghold is at Estwatch, and they often stay at Lomarin, the politically neutral city. The Armada gained influence when aiding allied forces during the exalted march against the Qunari. The Armada now poses a serious threat on the waking sea. Merchants thus prefer to pay the Armada rather risk their cargo. Sensible decision. Antiva is bordered by Ravane and the Rialto Bay to the east, by Tevinter and the 100 Pillars to the west, and the Free Marches and the Waking Sea to the south. 5 of its major cities are port cities. Settlements include Antiva City, Rialto, Selene, with a river famed for graceful bridges and sculptures, Treviso, where the Delamortes are supposedly from, Bastion, Sale, and Brinlaw. Its regions include Arvaud's Barrow, the Drylands, the Green Dales, probably a site with ancient elven relics from ancient Alethan, or ruins, which I hope we get to visit in the future, Rialto Bay, the Telari Swamps, where a witch of the wilds is said to dwell, Yavanna, the Silent Grove, the Weirs, and the mountain peak called the White Spire, not to mention Aglathan Forest to the north. In ancient times, a dwarf named Beregrand, who came from Gundar, helped Antiva expand its naval power. Gundar was one of the lost Tigers that fell shortly before Hormak did, so maybe has a pool of mutant goop with yellow-green lyrium hanging above it, deep in the Tig. Antiva trades wine, coffee, rubies and diamonds, pearls from Rialto Bay, leatherwork, silk of great renown, porcelain, and woodwork. Antiva once aligned with pirates who favored life on land and made a home on the coast of Rialto Bay, but the land was owned by the king of the city-state of Antiva. The two groups eventually merged into one people and evolved into the nation of Antiva as it is known today. Women in Antiva have defined roles as they are considered pure and delicate, though this is more of an ideal. Often, dueling to non-fatal extent is a a way to solve disputes among the nobility. The Riveni-born Queen Asha Kampana, aka Asha Subira Bahadur Kampana, the Ghana of Aisley, was the daughter of rich merchants, and she married a weak king, Dario Kampana, during the Black Age. She desired that Antiva have a larger role in Thedosian politics. Thus, she married her children and grandchildren into royal and aristocratic families throughout Thedas. This is why historians refer to her as the Queen Mother of Antiva. Apparently, she has descendants among the royals of Orlais, Navarra, Starkhaven, the Anderfells, and even among Tevinter magisters. The Thedosian holiday of Satinala, celebrated at the beginning of Umbralis, or first fall, the 11th month, which is accompanied by wild celebrations, the wearing of masks, and naming the town's fool as ruler for a day, lasts for a full week in Antiva, or even longer, with a week of fasting that follows. Puppetry shows are popular in Antiva and often comment on political issues. These puppet shows are inspired by Dalish marionettes used to ward off humans from their clan. The Crows often use these shows to send messages to the public, or to warn potential victims. Watch your back, or else. More on the chronology of Antiva in a future video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like this video if you like it, subscribe to be Jimmy approved, and I'll see you all soon. Masaranas. If you're new here and you like my content, be sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon for notifications. Like it if you like it, for the like it if you like it dance. You can also follow my website, binkyproductions.com, where I post everything from all my channels. Exclusive! If you want to support me, consider buying my book, Stardust Destinies 1 Variant Facing. Magic, dragons, fantasy, all relevant links below. Thank you so much for your time. Your continued viewership is very much appreciated. Masaranas.